What is up, YouTube? This is Mr. Northface 44, and as you can see on the screen, we are ready for a 2-minute drill game. I am taking the alternate black Ravens unis, and he is taking the Broncos, and this is a very, very good game. We are both 99 overalls, and I hope this is an exciting one. It's not too long. It's about 17 to 18 minutes, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're just loading. And yeah, so while I'm commentating, since it's loading, I just want to let you guys know to check out my video on the fan vote cards. And if you want to know what I'm recording, there is a review unboxing video of the made by Hopwatch HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. Pretty easy to set up. I did in about an hour or so. But he is going to receive the kick and do that. So that means we are going to have to kick first. And we got Blanda going. So let's see what we're going to do here. Are we going to get him? And we smash Dion. But it looks like Dion, but it's really Leon Sandcastle. I realized this because you can see his name a little bit. So, you know, it's a battle of the Sandcastles at this point. Not many people have sandcastles, so when it's two, it's pretty cool. And this guy's name is I Want to Play, so I assume he is good, just because his name is I Want to Play. And let's see what we can do on his. So we're gonna come out in man, and just use our Reggie and see what happens. And he's gonna run to the left, and he's gonna get a good 6-yard pickup with AP. So. Yeah, so we're gonna go into nickel. No, we switch between nickel and 4-3 a lot this game, and just random zones. And we're just waiting for him to click on. And we're just editing some of the linemen, and we're gonna take control. I think he's gonna run. It looks like he ran, but he does a pass, and he gets sacked by D. Brooks. He just busted right in there. I didn't even think I put D. Brooks on a blitz, but it happened. So that's pretty cool. So we pick our plays relatively quickly, and yeah. So now we're just editing a little bit, blitzing T-Sizzle, and we're gonna take Barry over top, and we want to prevent some deep throws. And oh, D. Brooks with the user. Are we going to take it home? We taking it home. He tested it. I mean, he was under pressure, and it looked like his guy might have been open, but that user was pretty sick, and we were able to, mess him up a little bit, get him off rhythm, and get a pick 6 on his opening drive. So we take a 7-0 lead with 51 seconds left in the first quarter, and he gets the kick, and he's going to call fair catch. So he's going to start off on the 20. Probably not in a rush, but I can see him getting pretty pissed off of that pick 6. I can see how frustrating that is on your opening drive. And he's going to go out with a draw, and he picks up a decently good gain, about 3 yards. And Leon Sandcastle came up to make the play. We're going to use a Ray. And it looks like he's passing, so we're going to... Oh, we see the slant, but we weren't able to get there. Only if Ray was a little bit faster, we might have been able to get that. Maybe swatted, or maybe get a pick. In this game, I wasn't really sure what to call, though, because I wasn't sure, because some people are better in man, some people are better in zone, against their opponents, so I wasn't really sure, but I did a little bit of combination, putting Reggie or Deacon in a flat every once in a while, a purple, and he's going to throw it over the middle, and we use our Dick, but he does some weird animation, so he gets the first. Moving the chains, and at this point, I'm sure he wants to get points on the board, because at half, I get ball. But we don't want to give up any points, but who knows what can happen. And he's going to hit a slant. He hits, I believe that's Shannon Sharp over the middle, and Derek Brooks or Suggs. I'm not sure which one. I think it was Suggs made the tackle. So we continue to play him in man. I don't know. And we're going to user Barry. We see him. We're watching him. And he gets a huge sack. Number 93, which is Ghost Kevin Williams Collected Edition, makes the play for us on a big first down, making him lose a 12-yard loss. Crazy. He just wasn't he wasn't able to get away from that one. And now we just are going to user Barry, and we're going to go to the middle more than to the right. And we see him streaking. We see him streaking two sides, but, you know, he's going to throw it, and T-Sizzle comes up with it. You're not going to be able to throw those passes with T-Sizzle. T-Sizzle has the best hops. I will argue that he has the best hops out of all the linebackers in the game in Ultimate Team because he jumps and he picks off everything whenever I user it. So, I mean, he wanted to throw it, and, I mean, honestly, if there's three people around his man, I recommend you don't throw those passes because it's a very, very odd chance that you will catch it. So we have a chance to go up by 2 scores here, 51 seconds left in the half, but we do get ball at half, which is good. And we're going to throw it. It looks like he might use it, but we are able to come down with it. That was a very dangerous throw. Just as I'm saying that, you know, we shouldn't throw tight throws. I throw a tight throw, but it paid off. And on this play, our main targets, we're looking at Jerry and Randy. But we see that Randy's not really open, but we decided to give it to him, and he comes down with it. But there's a flag. What is it? Holding. Who is it? Gene Upshaw. See, things like that annoy me because Gene Upshaw is the best lineman in the game by stats. And for him to have holding penalties is just very frustrating. And we lose a lot of time on that play. And we're just going to toss it up to Walter. See if he can come down with it. Can he? No. And it looks like he might be able to pick it, but he drops it. So we are pretty lucky on that play. Madden cut us a break here, but he decides to pause it. I don't know why he's pausing it. And we're just waiting, chilling. But it is 7-0, and I'm thinking to myself, well, will he quit? Why is he pausing? Is he trying to quit? Is he trying to send me a message? But I didn't get any of that, and he resumed. So we go to this play that I like to do. Sometimes I get really big gains on it, and sometimes it's just a pick. But we decided to take the risk here. And we were going to get sacked. We didn't have enough time to get rid of the ball. No, none of my guys were open, really. So, you know, it was just worth it to get rid of it, or well, sack. But if I threw it, I think it would have got picked. So that might have been good for us in the long run. And we're setting up the screen here, and it worked a couple times. I have a gameplay that I'm going to upload maybe in a week, but not in the next couple days. And it was a very, very good game, and that screenplay worked like a lot. You'll see in the game. Yeah. So we got 14 seconds, and it's 4th and 29, and you know I know it's dumb going for it, but I'm thinking the worst that can happen is he gets a field goal. So why not go for it? So I streak my tight ends, and I see Shannon Sharp breaking open, so I decided to throw to him. It looks like he's gonna get the first down, but he gets tackled 2 yards short of the first, and he's gonna get the ball with 9 seconds. Of course, trying to make something happen. It's crazy. And we're going to use our Eric Berry once again. And he has people. Oh! And Ray Lewis messes up. Ray Lewis can't stick with Shannon Sharp. And he gets a huge gain with 3 seconds. And he's going to try to kick a 56-yarder, I believe. And he is going to make it. With Madden Ultimate Team kickers these days, you can make up to 65-yard field goals with no problem. So, but we do receive, so that is very good. So, we did end up giving a score. So, we're only up by 4 points, which is 1 possession. But maybe we can make it 2 with this drive. And we're going to take out Dion. Oh, look at that hole. Are we going to be able to take it? No. We had a big hole there. And only if Dion had a little bit better something. And maybe he was ants. If he had ants in his pants, maybe he would have got through that hole. So we're going to decide to run it to Walter, see what we can do here, and we're going to pick up a nice gain of 10 yards on the play, and we get out of bounds. So that play would have been good for my like minute drill last quarter. So we're gonna do a small counter with Walter, and we get crushed behind the backfield. But no, Walter breaks it. He's going. He's breaking more. Ooh, and Walter was almost gone. He breaks 2 tackles, and one of them would have been for a negative 3-4 yard loss, and he makes something happen and gets us a 9-yard gain, and that's why I love Walter Payton. He's able to get through and break tackles when you need him. And we hit Randy Moss on the out route, and we juke, but we're still on our feet, and we get a big gain of 28 yards. Very, very good. So we're going to set up a similar play to that we just did, and we're going to set up that same out route with Randy, because if he's going to play off us, we're going to hit him with this out route. But actually we did a curl this time, and we pass lead outside, so it gets away from that defender playing that yellow zone right there, and it worked. And we are heading into the 4th quarter already. It feels like only 11 minutes into the video, and we're already in the 4th quarter. But the 4th quarter is actually the longest quarter, I believe. And we see A open, and we hit him for a touchdown. We saw him break a little bit of space. We saw Winslow get a little bit of space from that linebacker, and we just chucked it. That could have been easily intercepted, but we were able to get it in there. And now we are up by, what is it, 8? No, not 8. A good amount. We're up by 11 points. Sorry, my math just failed. But we are up by 11 points. Pretty decent lead. The best he can do right now is score and get the 2-point conversion, so that's 8, and then he can kick a field goal. But it's not looking too good, and hopefully we can not even let him in the end zone to make this game even easier to win. So we're going to use a Barry, go into the cover 3, which actually we didn't run that much this game, but it worked pretty well, I think, towards the end of the game. We're just using it, and he gets sacked by Reggie White coming out of the outside, off the outside, and that was his blind side. I don't think his QB was ready for that. I think he's Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning was rolling out to the left, and Reggie from the right just came out of nowhere and got him. And once again, we're going to use her a little bit, and we come up with a Barry, and we aren't able to get the user, but we put a hit on him, and Shannon Sharp was able to hold on when most wide receivers would drop that hit, just because of the intensity of that hit. And we're going to go man, I think. Yeah, we're going man. And I think I should have stayed in zone, but after that play, even though he got a big gain, but we see him doing that play again, and we're there with Sandcastle, but Ray Lewis swats it, and, I mean, it's okay, but I would have been happier with a pick by Sandcastle. So right now, it just, looks like we're overusing a little bit with Barry, the last play, and Sandcastle just now. So we got to calm that down, but we're going to go back into this cover 3 and put Reggie in a zone to help us out on that right side. And we're going to use our Sandcastle up top. And we see him doing those streak plays again. And he does it again, but Sandcastle, and we user it a little bit off. We're a little bit behind him. And we aren't able to put a hit on him to make him drop it or get a user pick. So once again, we're overusing it, or maybe underusing it a little bit. We're just a little bit off track. And at this point, you know, we're trying to do our best so we can shut this game out. And we see him up top, and he does that play again, and he gets open. That play where he streaks those guys, where the guys cut across the middle while everyone else streaks, is killing me. And he gets to the 1-yard line. And, you know, 1-yard line, it's not too hard in Ultimate Team to get the touchdown. So we're just like, all right, we got to play our best. We're going to bring some heat. And Ray Lewis comes in and smashes the crap out of AP. What a hit. And he's going to lose 3 yards, making it a little bit tougher for him to score as the time in the game is running down. So maybe our defense might have a great goal line stand to end this game. And we see us playing. We know this formation because it's in our playbook, and we're like, he's probably going to run right. And he does, and we read it. And, you know, we don't set up the play call. And Eric Berry makes the tackle after I used it a little bit. I tried to strip. I think we knew it was coming, but we didn't adjust right away, and that's why we only had one guy over there, but Eric Berry was able to save us, luckily. pretty good. And now we see this formation again. I'm like, oh, he's definitely doing the same play. So I use her, I do everything I can, and I get Ray Lewis, and I just smack. That's all I have to say. We were able to read it and set up the correct adjustments to stop that play. And with 35 seconds left, clock running, he's going to go for it. And, I think I did my job on defense. Even if he scores, it would be great. But, we ran the clock a little bit and got him the waste of timeouts. But he does score on the slant route, making me have, only a 4-point lead. But, 25 seconds left, one timeout. It's very easy for me to win from here. So I go onside recover, but he doesn't try to onside kick it. So I'm thinking, oh, I have to change because he might squib it. But, as you see, he kicks it normally. So, whatever, I'll just fair catch it, and that'll be it. 25 seconds left. Now, we take it from the 20, and we're just going to run a nice little run with Walter. Hopefully he doesn't fumble, but, we don't want to be that guy that just kneels it. So, I'm thinking, all right, it's okay. We'll just run a little bit, and we actually break it. We break it for a pretty big gain. Are we gone? No, but Dion or Sandcastle, can't tell which one it is, stops us with 17 seconds left. So I'm just like, all right, I'll just run one more time and then stop. Maybe I can get another 35 yards with Walter or something to make his stats a little bit better. But so Walter will it to the middle, and he gets crushed, but he holds on to it. Very, very clutch. And after that hit, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm not gonna run another play. So I'm pretty sure I don't run another play. No, actually, I think we do run another play just for shits and giggles, but, this is very risky, and he gets killed again, but the game is over. I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-minute drill with the victory, and thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
And coming up next is the post-game wrap-up, brought to you by Gatorade G-Series Recover, giving you the protein you need to rebuild your muscles. Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition, you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.